Hello guys, welcome back to the weekly review, and now we are looking at US30. But now, and when the market opened, it opened with us being in that support area, right? We're looking for to continue with our previous week bullish momentum, as you can see right here, the previous week's bullish momentum, but it did not, as we are now creating a lower low, another lower low, another lower low. As you can see, we're now going down, reversing back down. But once we reach this support area, you can see the market failed to break this support area now, and then it shot back up. Now when it shot back up, it created that downward trend line. You can see first touch, second touch, third touch, and now when failed to break above that trend line, came back again, as you can see, and now gave it another retest, failed to break above it, gave us a hanging man, and then that three candlesticks right there that show a confirmation in the direction. If they were bullish, you can see a confirmation in the bearish one, a bullish one. But again, we saw that hammer and a bearish engulfing. But now we're looking at this resistance area forming, as you can see right here, and then this candlestick here is a result of NFP at 2:30 South African Standard Time, right? So that's a result of NFP, but you can look at the fact that we're in the resistance area. So if you were to go to the downward 5-minute time frame, you could have caught it there, right there, right? But yeah, that's gonna be it for US30. Looking at Ger40, and of course we had seen this as our head and shoulders pattern. You can see this is the right shoulder, and this gap is the one for the head as well. We're looking for the market to come here during the week. But what I'm seeing right now is, because the market did, it did, as you can see, when the market opened, it did get a go in our direction. We capitalized off of that. We capitalized off of this entry until the end of that. Once it forms, you can see it was forming, and now a downward trend, as you can see, created lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, until it reached the support area, where it bounced back up with that bearish and bullish engulfing, and that doji right there, the undecisive candlestick, and right there as well, you can see now we're in that downward trend. But what I could also see, that this was also a strong support area, right? Because now the market, even as you can see here, when it broke close below, came to this area right here, it did not retest, it just broke above it, so now confirming a strong support area. Now it came back again. As you can see, now we are still looking at the direction of our head and shoulders pattern when we reach this area, right? We're still looking at the direction of our head and shoulders pattern. But now we can see that because of NFP as well, you can see that the market would always change direction. But now we are looking at forming an upward trend. As you can see, first touch, second touch, kept creating higher highs and higher highs. But now we are retesting that weekly support area. So we might see the market in the next few weeks reaching this area, right, based on our head and shoulders pattern right here. But we can see that it did make, let's see what movement, how many pips it did move in the direction. The market moved 300 pips, so that's almost one third of our overall target. But we can see that the market might reach that over the next few weeks. We might just look out for that. But yeah guys, it's gonna be it for Ger40. Looking at gold, and we can see now that the market did now push to come to this downward trend line, and it failed to break above. And now look at that, because now when we open, we're still shooting up, as you can see, building up from that momentum, since we are looking at this area right here, building up that more upward momentum. And this was our overall sell area, because now we're looking at, once the market opened here, it came to that resistance area. As you can see, failed to break above, came here to the support area, gained support. As you can see, gave us 2 retests before shooting up to that overall downward trend line, and looking at, plus it's in the resistance area now, looking to close below it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for gold. And with US100, you can see that the market did continue the same direction as gold. As you can see now, the market did push back up, and you can see it played around in that resistance area before eventually breaking above and now hitting our downward trend line, failing to break above, came back a retest and closing above that upward trend line. And as you can see, it closed above the upward trend line but gave us a doji and that bearish engulfing right there, looking for it to come back. We're looking for it to this area right here, where this was our now our small support area, but you can see that our support area did hold. We eventually got that bullish engulfing, quicking away up, but now because of NFP, now we can see that doji and then the market climbing back up. Now look, it's playing around in that support area right now. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it for the weekly review. Hopefully you like this type of content. Share, like, subscribe, and if you are looking at how did we draw this lines and everything, go look at the weekly forecast for this week to catch it up. But yeah guys, peace.